So you have the monthly down on coffee. Quarterly, of course, is up. It's up, but you have this resistance. And then we had this weekly buy with incredible weak dynamic pressure. You had this thrust up, taking out the stops. And I anticipated this stop grabber buy to fail. You can see I marked out that high. I expected this stop grabber buy to get negated, and I actually sold the market even though we had a stop grabber. As I said, maybe this was gut feel, but this was just, it was looking like a fade weekly against the monthly to me. Just this, the way it thrusted up, got the stops, and immediately started to move down. So I'm short this market. I want to see follow through. As I said, we're probably going to see 209 if the trade is good quite easily in this market. So with your weekly down, daily down, look at these stop grabbers as well. quite a fake out this week. Bam, into the buy back. This thing is acting very bearish at this stage. Look at your lower time frame resistance to see if they can hold for a potential easy move down to 211, 209-ish, the weekly COP. But most likely this 203, 202 area, and most likely even more our monthly levels down to 190. So that's, it could be the beginning of a potential leg down on coffee. I don't know if I'm too early on this, but I think we're probably going to see 209 get tested early. Of course, I can be wrong. If we break above 225, I'll be negating that trade. It's not that big. Those of you who attended the webinar last week will remember I talked about coffee specifically as a trade that I've got on, and I'm expecting a move down. And the question now is this move over? So a nice little trade. I got out at the OP oversold condition over here. So a nice little trade all the way from where did I get short? About 220-ish. 218 rather was my entry. I remember that now. And I got out at 203. Right above this this zone of support and the oversold. So that's where you get out at oversold. Obviously it broke support. We didn't know that beforehand. Now we need to look for a potential re-entry. Lower time frame resistance could give you nice potential selling opportunities. I would like a revisit of this 209. I don't know whether we're going to see that. If we do, that's a nice sweet spot to look for a potential selling area. Let's refresh our resistance levels again. There's your thrust. There you go. So the market doing what we talked about last week. There's your resistance 209, as I said, but aggressive selling could potentially step in around this 202, 203 zone as well. Keep an eye on that. And ultimately it looks like this market could be on its way to 105.65. A bit of a double repo look that we've got here. Below, above, below. This kind of was a failure, but I'm treating this as a double repo. And for me, okay, we're right on these support levels, 196, 193.95. Let's quickly look at our quarterly as well. Yeah, 193.95. That's your primary F3, 193.95. Let's get this up on our chart over here as well. 193.95. That's your primary F3. Could potentially cause a bounce as well near these lows. And then of course you do have that 196.35 as well. So we're right on that 196.35. You can see we closed right on it Friday. So this is not a place really to be short the market anymore. I'm looking for a pullback to try and reposition myself, and then look for a new ABC down on the daily. And ultimately it looks like the market could be on its way down to these lower levels at 185.65.